Well, obviously tonight's event was organised after the city being galvanised by the heartbreaking images that we saw flashing across our TV screens last week. And I have to say that once again public opinion was ahead of the politicians on this one. There's been an outpouring of expression of concern and support for the refugees in relation to the crisis that they're feeling. So I thought it was important to create an opportunity for the people of Belfast to come together and to send out one clear message, and that is that Belfast says yes to refugees. So it's an opportunity for people to be here tonight. Following the vigil, there's a special meeting at Belfast City Council, because the two questions that I've been asked is, number one, what can we do about it? And number two, what are you politicians going to do about it? So at that special meeting of council, politicians will have their chance to contribute to the cause of bringing the pain and the suffering and distress of refugees to an end. And I think one real practical measure that can be done instantly is to put together a working group to ensure that the necessary preparations are made to receive the refugees when they arrive in the city.
Well, I'm here in solidarity with refugees who are fleeing war and conflict all over the world, particularly the Syrian refugees who have been through an horrendous ordeal and who are making their way through Austria to Germany, where it appears they have been very warmly welcomed by the German people. And the German government has said that they're prepared to take something like 800,000 refugees. That's an enormous contribution, and it clearly shows that the people of the European Union in every country have been very deeply affected by the atrocious conditions and terrible ordeal that many of these families are going through. Here in the north of Ireland and on the island of Ireland, we need to do our bit, and I spoke about this in the Assembly today and outlined the work that the officials in the Office of First and Deputy First Minister are doing to ensure that we play our part. Obviously, we're waiting to hear from David Cameron how many he is prepared to allow in. I spoke to him last Thursday and made the case that he needs to do more, that we were prepared to, if we are liberated to do so, move unilaterally to give support to these poor families. So we're basically here in solidarity with, I think, a chord that has been struck all over the world for the plight of refugees.
These people are fleeing from persecution, they're fleeing for their lives, for their very lives. You heard the lady there saying that very often all they can lift is their children, that's all they can carry. So it's very, very important we as Irish people have that sense of humanity, but also I think that ordinary people can come to an event like this and actually feel part of helping. And I know there's organisations right across the city at the minute are taking in, things like blankets, things like clothes, things like shoes for people, to help people in Cali as well. So I think that it's also very, very important that we give, but it's also important that we stand in solidarity and just send out a big welcome for people who find themselves in those awful, appalling conditions.
Clearly we who have experienced, our ancestors have experienced coffin ships, people are very, very touched by what is happening, and I'm here to show solidarity with the people in that region. Also, I'm very mindful that the conflict there was caused, in part at least, by the intervention of Western powers. So we're here to show both governments, the one at Stormont and the one in Dublin, that they should be generous, that there should be a proportionate response, and that refugees are welcome here. It's been a character, particularly in Dublin, that the administration there was very, very slow. For his part, Mark McGuinness was out very, very quickly to give an appropriate response and to lobby the British Prime Minister also be more sympathetic to the plight of these people. It's a humanitarian crisis.